What's up, Knights? I just want to talk to y'all about life for a few moments. Okay, so this is like an update video, okay? Update video. So this past weekend, I was in Arkansas, right? That's what the last video was about. And I'll be honest with y'all, it was a rough weekend. You know, I love seeing my friends that I haven't seen in over a year. But actually being there inside the town I grew up in, seeing people besides my friends that I went to like high school with and stuff like that, and just hanging out in places I used to hang out at, and driving around that town, it was very eye-opening and honestly very depressing. It put me in a state. Seeing my father in the state he was when I dropped him off, and having to leave him behind, that got to me here, driving around that town, a town that I feel like I escaped from. I was hard up here. And it was just, overall, it was very eye-opening in a sense of growth, right? So hear me out on this. So I could see how much I've grown as a person, as who I am, into the man I am now. How much I've grown and changed, and heavy emphasis on the word grow, in this past year and a half I've lived out here versus the person I was back when I lived in Arkansas. So I have grown so much, and it's intense. It baffles me to see the growth. You don't really see your growth until you compare yourself to a previous version, and that's hard to do sometimes if you're not in the environment you were in when you started growth. And I really started my journey of growth in November of 2023. And it's now 2026. You know, it's been 2.5 years, almost 3 years now. I won't say almost 3. It's been 2.5 years. You know, it's March. 2.5 years of working on myself and growing. In the past year and a couple months, I've been here in Texas, and I love it out here. And I see how much I've grown when I was in that town, talking to people I used to talk to, interacting with people in locations I used to interact with every single day. I can see the growth. And the growth feels amazing, but I can also see how much more growth I need, how much more I have to grow. And that hit me pretty hard too. So now I'm focusing heavier on how I can grow. And I honestly feel like shit because I'm trying to grow right now. I'm trying to quit alcohol. I have quit successfully once. I tried to quit about 6 months ago, and that didn't last too long, but I actually successfully quit back in November of 23. Quit for 3 months, quit drinking, quit fast food, got on antidepressants, a lot of different things, and I felt amazing back then. I felt so much more clearer, and I want that again. Don't have access to the same antidepressants. It was bupropion. Amazing stuff, loved it. Wish I could get my hands on it, but I can't. And I'm not going to try to go out there and force it to happen. I'm not going to will it into action. I'm going to will into action, getting better on my own hand and not through a chemical. So on my own hand, I'm trying to quit drinking, and I want to quit fast food again, and I want to quit nicotine. First step, though, is drinking. I've been going through withdrawals, y'all. I really have been. Honestly, Sunday I drank less than 24 ounces of beer, which is very small compared to what I normally drink. I'm like a 6-pack and then some kind of night guy. And I hate saying that. I hate telling y'all that. I really do. I hate telling y'all that. But that's what I am. And that's what I'm breaking away from. So I drink less than 24 ounces on Sunday. Monday, I drank a glass and a half of wine. Yesterday, I drank literally half a glass of wine, and today I'm going to try to drink absolutely nothing. And it's not easy. I've been going through a lot of withdrawal symptoms yesterday, the day before, and already this morning. Fatigue, anxiety, depression, which could be stemming from my trip to Arkansas, because that did cause some depression there. My grip strength is not too good. I keep dropping stuff. I'm having like horrible allergies. And I'm pretty sure that is part of this whole not drinking thing, the slowing down, tapering down. And I'm really hoping today be the first day of complete sobriety off alcohol. But y'all, it's a struggle. It really is. I've quit drugs before, like hardcore drugs, and those were not as mentally bogging me down mentally as much as this is. You know, like there's a whole mental aspect of quitting an addiction it is extraordinarily difficult. Right? I quit meth before, you know, I quit cocaine, I quit weed, I quit all these different things. And this honestly, it's harder because mentally, I don't know if I'm just not prepared or if it's just something that everyone goes through when they're quitting something like alcohol. It's readily available all the time. It doesn't seem like that big of a deal. Have one beer, yada yada. One beer turns into 6. It is not easy. I'm just struggling. Honestly, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with the fact that the Arkansas trip affected me so much, like mentally. This quitting alcohol, trying to focus more on growth, trying to get my book out there more. All these different things, especially the book things, honestly, like I'm really struggling trying to get more people to know about my book. But all these things are they're heavy, and I am struggling to conquer these tasks, these problems, my demons and my pursuits. But I'm doing it. It's not easy, but I'm doing it, and that's what the growth I am trying to achieve. That's the growth I am chasing, and we all need to just do it. And I know that's fucking difficult, and that's so cliche to say, and Nike this, Nike that, but we just gotta do it. We have to force ourselves to grow, and it's not easy, it's not fun, but we got this, okay? Anything life throws at us, we got this. I got this, you got this, we got this. Anything. It's not easy, but we can handle it. We can handle anything as long as we believe that, truly believe that deep down inside, and force ourselves to believe that we will conquer any task, any problem, any demon, any pursuit. We will conquer, we will succeed, and I need y'all to understand that because I need myself to understand that. I need both of us to understand that. So, Knights, grow how you need to grow. That saying has such a new twist to it for me now after experiencing the experiences of the weekend in Arkansas. Because I didn't realize that I needed to grow in a way that I wasn't growing. So grow how you need to grow, Knights. Stay noble. Live that no bull lifestyle. And I'll catch y'all in the next video. I'm going to chill out for a second before I gotta clock into work. I'm going to eat some breakfast. I know, fast food. I shouldn't be doing that. I'm quitting that after alcohol. All right, Knights. Take care.